So I think there are certain scenarios as a parent that actually make you feel like you're in a horror movie. It makes you question, am I dreaming? Am I having a nightmare at this moment? Or is this real? And is someone recording me? Am I actually part of a horror movie? I felt this many times. Three scenarios come to mind. I'm sure you all can think of more. And hopefully I'm not alone here. I don't think I am. But two have to do with real small baby stuff, and then one can be at any point, I think, in a child's life. I remember when my oldest child, who's 11 now, would wake up in the morning and he'd be cheerful. He would want out of his crib, and so you go in there and you open the door, and it's just the happiest moment. Most mornings, okay, mornings when he's grumpy, that's different, but most morning, happiest moment. Hi, baby. And that baby would start looking around the room and talking to things that you don't see, looking beyond you. And you're going, wait, what? Who? Who are you talking to? Because you're not talking to me right now. And I'm the only one in here. So what exactly is going on? Are you messing with me, baby? Because I don't like this. Whatever this is, I would rather it not be happening. Because I'm scared. So stop talking to ghosts. Or when you're rocking the kid at night, right? And it's very dark in the room, and the baby would pop up off your shoulder and look around and say something to nothing. And you're like, come on, come on. You cannot be doing this right now. Do not do this to me. I mean, truly, it's a horror movie moment. The second scenario is when the kid inevitably falls out of the crib. This happened once to us. And so baby's room is upstairs. My wife and I were watching TV downstairs. We had the baby monitor, which is, I guess, a hallmark of helicopter parenting, which I talked about in episode 11 of Dad Season Show, if you want to check that out. And, so we're looking in the monitor every few minutes, mostly watching TV. And we hear this bang over top of us. It sounds like someone just dropped an anvil on the floor above us. And, we both look immediately to the monitor, and the crib is babyless. There is no baby in sight in the monitor. I don't think any human has ever run faster than I did up the stairs that night. I'm almost positive I could have beaten Tyreek Hill up the stairs. Obviously skipping 1 to 2 stairs at a time. Boom, 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 boom. Get all the way up there. You get in. You come in and here's the thing. The baby is okay. I've talked to other parents who have experienced this. Babies are bouncy. Not a lot of bone. A lot of cartilage. They're very bendy. Okay. So they're going to be okay. Usually falling out of a crib. I was sure I was going to walk into just some like a horror movie scene, just a shattered leg, or like a foot sticking the wrong direction, like blood or something, just something awful. And yeah, I mean the kid's screaming his head off because he's terrified. And all you're checking everything, every crevice, every limb. You're checking the baby's mouth and his nose and his head and everything. It's okay because again, babies are bouncy and resilient to an amazing degree. But I think the fear that you feel when you first hear the bang and you realize the crib is babyless, the crib is empty, the fear you feel is like soul penetrating. I don't know if I recovered from that for like 3 days. I think the adrenaline kept running that night. I think I was up to like 3 in the morning because the adrenaline was just pumping nonstop. Really, truly scary. It turned me into an elite athlete momentarily. So I do appreciate that. The last thing is talking in the kid's sleep. This can happen obviously at any age. This happened to me just the other night. So I'm walking upstairs, everybody's asleep. Kids asleep, wife's asleep, dog's asleep, dog's passed out, on his back, big belly showing. And I'm like creeping to the room, hoping not to wake anybody up. It's late. Like I just truly do not want to deal with that. And I hear talking. And I can't really make out what the talking is, what the words are. "I did better give a seat bed on. You don't tell me. Ain't big about them pop." It sounds like Will Ferrell when he has that concussion in The Office. That's what it sounds like. What an awful character, by the way. Just a truly horrific character plot line. God. Ugh. Horrible, horrible part of The Office. Anyway, it sounds like that. And coming out of like sheer darkness and absolute quiet, it's scary as hell. You stop. What? Who? Who you talk? Are you talking to me? I've been going back to bed. I bet you mean me. So I told my kids, could you not do that? Could you please not talk in your sleep? Because again, I don't like to feel like I'm in a horror movie.